Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, I want to go and highlight and bring up a somewhat serious topic. Now, as you guys probably know, I have been a Twitch partner for over 10 years now. I think actually my 10th year anniversary is as of this week. And I've been very intricate when it comes to the Twitch ecosystem. I have loved watching streamers, I have loved meeting streamers, and of course I care very deeply about the growth and longevity of the platform as a whole. And right now it's been kind of iffy. If you guys have been watching a lot of the other various emerging basically markets, I guess, when it comes to live stream, YouTube has been taking a huge foothold and has really big content creators going in streaming and doing very well, or doing signing bonuses such as like Ludwig, etc. Or as well, we also have Kick, which is on their own merits, a little bit more on the questionable side, but does have its own like kind of place, a slightly more rambunctious platform, if you will. But Twitch has always been my bread and my butter. I love Twitch, I love my Twitch platform, I love my Twitch viewers, and I love my Twitch friends. But one thing that I kind of want to highlight, because I don't think many like drama channels or YouTube channels have had a chance to, is the big problem that Twitch has been facing. So this is a little bit of a unique-ish Twitch content for me, so if you guys don't mind or judge me too hard on the YouTube algorithm. But right now, Twitch actually has a really big problem that it seems like they're not really fixing. And right now, we're actually seeing a really big case as of right this second, where some people are now gloating about this, like, I guess, abuse of the system, and thankfully some action has been taken and sometimes is continually having like a lot of action ongoing. I'm not sure the best way to word it. Basically, people are patrolling this and handling it, but to a very small extent, and it doesn't seem like a huge focus when it comes to the Twitch platform as a whole. So I want to highlight this, bring up the issue, bring up the drama, and talk about this, because I just hate seeing these people gloating about it, bragging about it, as also other good, legitimate content creators are having issues with this as well. So if you guys do agree, you guys want to give me your thoughts and comments down below, feel free to, or subscribe to YouTube or check out my Twitch if you guys want to down below, my own subtle plugs. So if you guys have kind of been living underneath a rock, basically, Twitch is a big platform, it's a live streaming platform, but there's a few different things you can kind of do to somewhat scheme the system. Now, there are some legitimate ways. So there's things such as like raids. So let's say you're a streamer, you have, let's say, 50 viewers, you end your stream and your viewers are watching. So what do? You'd be like, hey, my buddy is live, go and check him on out. And there's a system throughout the basically YouTube, Twitch itself to go and have anyone who is in your stream just be transferred over to another stream. Basically just a instantaneous URL redirect. And that's kind of a very common thing. Like friends will go and raid each other, is a nice vibe. And that will be a nice way to kind of bring new viewers to your stream. And typically, like, there is a few other things like being on the front page of Twitch, where basically you have like a hosting, you can tweet out, or whatever. Those are all legitimate factors when it comes to Twitch as a whole. But one thing we've been seeing now is an ever-growing thing of people who are embedding their streams. Now, if you guys don't necessarily know what that means, it kind of is like, let's say you're in a random web page, and then something kind of automatically goes and plays. So I'm going to go and use the twitch.tv homepage as an example over here. So if you guys want to go and see this, if you guys ever go and launch up twitch.tv, and you'll have little web pages and streams over here playing. Like this is my boy Wildlife Cam. Funny enough, Cam's always been very nice. But when it comes to this, like they'll have a stream automatically play. You launch up the game, you see stuff playing, and like it's all around cool. This is what an embed is. Now, this is okay. This is through Twitch themselves. It's usually partnered streamers. They've been individually selected. So people who are going to twitch.tv most likely want to watch a stream. They most likely will come here and be happy about it. But right now, we're now seeing people gloating and bringing up the fact that they're utilizing outside websites to bring fake traffic to streams. So there's two levels to it. There was a big drama where for some of the bigger content creators such as Fextra Life. So imagine like the equivalent of like a Wikipedia or like a game Wikipedia, which is basically Fextra Life. And they would have a very small, like the size of like a quarter on your screen, like the size of like this X button on my screen. And it would have their main stream from Twitch autoplay. So anyone who'd be going through like a Dark Souls, like for a Wikipedia quest line, Pokemon, whatever it might be, if they're going to like a Wikipedia just to see, like a World of Warcraft guide, RuneScape guide, whatever that people would use these websites for, they would go to those websites and have their video auto-playing. So there could be people, thousands of people, who don't even know that they're watching a stream, but how Twitch used to do it is they would actually add the +1. So you'd be having, for some instances, like hundreds of thousands of web page hits and people coming and joining. Now, this may also only be for like 2 seconds. Like literally, like they go to a page to click off it, or they leave it up in the background, whatever it might be. And then these channels would have like 3,000, 5,000 quote unquote live viewers, and they'd be way higher versus anyone else on the directory. And sadly, some of these people would have basically 0 viewers. And this is actually where some big drama is going on right now, where this guy called VPN Ninja, obviously don't say anything hate towards him, don't, like, it's okay, it's just they're trying to game the system, but they're not, like, don't say anything rude to them, obviously. But when it comes to this, it is something that should be appalled, because Twitch themselves, I believe, even took him down. Whereas you guys can even look at their statistics. You might be thinking, like, oh, this guy must have had a really good stream. 1,300 viewers, max viewers 2,400, unique viewers 100,000, and they're even going on Twitter gloating, saying, oh my god, 100,000 unique viewers the first time, oh my god, let's go. But if you look through all these stats for a 12-hour stream, and I'm a Twitch partner, I'm not that big, I'll get like, 30, 40, 50 viewers if I'm lucky. I'm not that big, all things considered. But this is so astronomically botted. A good example is they only had from this stream of over 173,000 live views, 39 unique chatters. I hope you guys can understand on how horrendous this was. Let's say you have 1,300 viewers in a Twitch stream. You only have 39 people throughout the entirety of a 12.5-hour stream. I don't think you guys understand on how insanely low that is. I could probably go on almost any stream I follow on Twitch right this second with 50 views, and just off the past, maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes, we'll have more unique chatters than that. And that's at like 50 views, legitimate people. And this is obviously fake. Like, if you're a streamer and you somehow hit 173,000 live people and you only get 34 followers off the entire stream and also no subscriptions, that is ridiculous. Like, I hope you guys understand this if you guys aren't familiar with these, like I guess, numbers. Just imagine someone has 100,000 YouTube, like, views on a video and like 39 real people watched it. That's pretty much the equivalent of what's going on over here. And it's horrible. It's disappointing because this is a widespread thing. Like, and people, like, the people who do this stuff, look at this. Look at what I paid for, because there's also part 2 of this where some websites are now offering fake viewership and fake embeds. Let's go and say you're a website and you get like 10,000 organic viewers because you're a cooking website. I don't know. And then you have a chance, like, you have recipes, and you just go and put these random people's embeds in their streams, and they'll be like, hey, give us like $500, we'll go give you 1,000 views for like a quote-unquote legal view bot for your channel. So basically just giving a lot of these random people who do not deserve these views at all, this kind of like a big higher bump up. And no one from Twitch has super been kind of pushing this or whatever. I have been seeing Goth. I always have to give a lot of credit towards Goth, like, because he's been like kind of the big patrol man, like the big daddy of all of this. We've had a chance to call out a lot of other various people, not even like in a rude way, but in more of like the dad way, or like he sees some stuff misbehaving and he's like, hey, I'm gonna give you a chance here before you go get grounded and get yelled at because you're clearly up to something. Fess up now and, we'll chill. Or if you don't want to go and fess up for it or keep on being cocky, which this guy was, this VPN Ninja was like, oh my god, I'm getting so many views. Oh my god, I'm getting so popular. Oh my god, look at all these average views and peak views and how many hours I streamed and like my Twitch rank and my everything else. Oh my god, it's not so bad so far. And obviously they just had they just didn't care. Like, they're like, I just want this fame no matter what. And then they get taken down. And this is something that Twitch has to deal with, because there's a lot of other aspects, and someone like Goth, I think, has highlighted this very, very properly. Because this is essentially selling fake interactivity to, number one, advertisers. Now, this is a very small scale issue when it comes to Twitch, but it's one of those things where if it's not patrolled and kind of maintained and actually you almost have to go and put the foot down at some point, this could lead to really bad issues long term. So it's basically people paying for fake viewership that are not real viewers, and because they have more viewers, they show up higher on directories or recommended on Twitch, completely funneling under legitimate content creators who are trying to make this as a job or trying to grow their brand or stream. So these are people who are completely fake. They maybe have let's say 10 viewers if they're lucky, of legitimate viewers, but although the Twitch stats are stating they have 2,500. And it's not only just this one person, because there's been many people out there who have been trying to go and bring this up and kind of brag about this and be like, oh my god, I'm growing my stream, oh my god, guess look at how many followers I got. But in theory, they're just completely shadowing and engulfing actual legitimate content creators by either paying for these services, which is scummy, or as well utilizing outside websites like services which Twitch has said is against the rules. And now this one person, thankfully, has been gotten banned because, well, they're just some random person, and at the end of the day, they're not a partner. They're not really making the website money. And there's two bigger factors too as well. is that Twitch is not the most profitable business, and these people running these servers, like these are technically live viewers, but they're inactive viewers. Like they're very passive viewers. They will never do anything on the website. Probably never see an ad, probably never subscribe, they probably don't even know their stream's open. So right now, this is all going on also unpartnered channels or channels that are able to go and serve ads to them, but there still is server hosting cost. And this is actually really rough for even people in the Twitch ecosystem, because if you're a partner and you're worried about like partner splits or profitability or longevity of Twitch, this leads into big issues. Because guess what? Twitch is losing money on each one of these people. And this is not like an isolated incident. This is kind of like a big epidemic going on for these scummy folks. And as well, there's also the issue too of, well, number one, the content creation sense that they're taking away the spot from someone who might have legitimate actual viewers. And the big third one is also this could be selling fake advertisements to advertisers. So granted, these are smaller scale in the general sense, like a very small percentage, but this is one of those things, if it's not taken care of or as well it keeps on flourishing, that's like you have the Snickers, Reese's, Nike, video game companies, PC companies, like, you know, Apex Legends, World of Warcraft, Activision, PlayStation, whatever it might be, they may not want to go and serve ads on Twitch as often because some of the actual feedback and maybe ad fill rates might be completely fake. Now, this is not an issue that has happened like right this second because this is small scale, but they keep on popping up more and more and more. And if we shouldn't have to rely on one really big content creator to be like being like the big daddy, like the watchdog. I respect Goth, and I love that Goth is doing this. This guy has been a very good staple of the Twitch community and ecosystem as a whole, and he'll call out the wrongdoings. And I think he's been right every single time. Like this is like an admirable quality to go and see. But one thing to go and note is that Twitch has to go be on top of this. They have to make sure this is a very severe rule because it's affecting the long-term longevity of Twitch and the Twitch platform when it comes to ads, sponsorships too as well. Think you're an actual big brand. You want to go throw them $5,000 for a big sponsorship for an upcoming game. This guy has 2,000 viewers. That's maybe the rate we'd pay, whatever it might be. And then guess what? They go and serve this, and then there's legitimately one person who buys a game out of quote-unquote 170,000 live viewers, and now that company may not want to go and reach out to legitimate outside content creators because they got scratched, they got burned. And this is just a big endemic that I wish a lot of Twitch folks would be more on top of, because at the end of the day, this is bad. This is hurting the ecosystem. So hopefully Twitch can deal with this, and they can have a little bit more of like a, I guess, bigger punch to the face for these people that are abusing the system. Thankfully, it is a smaller, like not as widespread issue as of now, but I think it's something that needs attention to make sure it doesn't, like it kind of stays in that level. So give me your thoughts and comments down below. Talking about the Twitch and Twitter if you guys want to, link down below, and I appreciate y'all for watching in the first place.